And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Gotta love the matchup tonight in the backcourt.
And these fans are in for a treat. Dynamic guards going head-to-head. Could be one of the more entertaining duels of the year.
To the middle, here's Paul. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Paul's got the first points on the scoreboard for New Orleans. Giannis against Ariza. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Great to see the young fella attacking Giannis. Understands exactly how to get to defense to overcommit there.
And it's the Hornets ball. Outside Holiday. Cousins with a screen on red. Holiday with it, and Bargnani picks him up defensively. Count it.
The inside D tries to smother him, but he stays strong and wins out in the end.
Jennings passes to Red. Here's Young, fended by West. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Bargnani. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Jennings against Paul. Cousins with a screen on Jennings. Here's Paul. Another one falls for New Orleans.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Young pass to Giannis. Bargnani against Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Bargnani. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about the energy against that interior defense, not letting them stop him from finishing.
Jennings with the ball. Young finds Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. Hornets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Cousins with a screen on Jennings. Here's West, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ariza against Giannis. Shot on the wing, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul against Jennings. Here's West. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Chris Paul. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 10 assists, and just over 2 steals. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Using the whole floor to attack the defense wherever the opportunity is.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Hornets. West inside. Young's there. And the stuff by West.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here is Jennings. The Hornets making the shot. Pass to Red. And here's Jennings, defended by Paul. Now, here is Bargnani. Young trying to break free. Shot's good from Bargnani. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This season, Clark, is so young, every team still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think, can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Drew Holiday. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Paul. Holiday, the pass to West. Pass to Cousins. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here is Jennings. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Bargnani sets the screen for Jennings. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jennings has got 5.
Like seeing him drain that 3-ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
Holiday dishes to Paul. Pass to West. Cousins with it. Over Bargnani. And there's another one for the Hornets.
A smooth mid-range shot by Cousins, flexing his ability to shoot from the outside.
Jennings looking over it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Green with the block. West passes to Green. And it's Green shooting it down.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up flows.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Cousins. And West now top of the key. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Over onto Antetokounmpo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Jennings. He has 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Green. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Paul. Lets a floater go, and Cousins throws it down.
And smart play from Cousins there, already showing how dangerous he can be in that pick and roll.
Now Jennings. Bargnani is screen on Paul. And here's Jennings outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Red setting the pick for Jennings. Pass to Antetokounmpo. West with the block.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Really tough to stop Brandon Jennings right now.
can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And they do have a foul to give.
The Bucks call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Red. Young, a screen on Howard. Here's Red. Count!
And stay poised in the moment, delivering the clutch basket.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And for Cousins, he has all the tools needed to be a star. But it's going to come down to maturity and controlling that tempo.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Red outside. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It's a narrow victory for the Hornets. They pull out the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to weigh down until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Another good game there. Locked in to David West. Got that block on Giannis. All right, you know that's going to keep running. All right, let's go look at that side. BJ with 22 points, 7 assists. Red with 21. Giannis with only 14. Had 4 assists. Bargnani with 12. Villanueva with 12. Let's see the rest of the team there. Shout out to Notre Dame. Pat Connaughton didn't score. On the other side, you see all the Holidays are on this team. KCP with 4. There's the other Holiday right there. Ariza had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Chris Paul with 12 and 12. Drew with 14 and 4 assists. Jeff Green with 15. I always get ready to call him Jermichael. I always call them each other's name. When it's Jermichael, I call him Jeff, and when it's Jeff, I call him Jermichael. So Jeff with 15, Cousins with 20, 2 rebounds, 3 steals. And I had 22 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, and I got a damn turnover on that one play. All right, all right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. Mouth is dry. Stay smart, stay safe. More action to come. Remix.